To our professor in Educational Management 216, most CEO use the well-worn expression, people are our greatest assets. Baruch Lieb stated that people are the most important assets of most companies. Are people assets? Moving from the era of industrialization to the era of globalization and technology has led to significant changes in the nature of career and employee development. Stability, job security, and loyalty have been replaced with shorter tenures and contract or cyclical work. This view of employees as assets belongs to a fictional employer-employee paradigm, incompatible with and inadequate for the challenges in today's business world. Saying talent is not an asset does not mean it has no value. Talent has tremendous value, but if it is not an asset, then what is it? To answer that question, consider this definition of leadership Wilson Learning created in collaboration with leadership expert Steve Butchholz. The purpose of leadership is to engage others in investing their full energy to the creation of values and success. Consider some of the key words. Full energy. When we say full energy, each day employees make a decision to make a to do the minimum necessary to accomplish their work objectives or give their full potential. Number 2 keyword, engage others. Engage others' use of full energy does not result because a leader demands it, but rather because they inspire and motivate people to pursue excellence. And number 3 keyword is invest. People only use their full energy when they see the potential to invest in themselves via new experiences, skills, and yes, more money. That is very practical. So considering these elements, employees look more like shareholders than assets. When shareholders choose to buy a company stock, employees choose to invest their energy and talents. So then, shareholders can share their stocks at any moment, while employees can take their talents to another company. So when shareholders give their share of stocks, their money to a company, employees share their talents to another company. Shareholders provide the financial energy to grow a company. So the shareholders needs financial or money so that the company will grow and prosper, while employees provide the talent energy to grow a company. So what will be the what will be the effect if there is no employees? What will be the money do if there is no talented employees? Employees are the source of human capital, just as shareholders are a source of financial capital. To clarify, employees are not human capital in the sense of assets, ownership. They are the source of human capital as it relates to the stakeholders' investment. Viewing talented employees as investor has a number of implications for talent management and development. Number 1, leaders need to better understand what employees are investing. It means much like financial investors invest their discretionary income, employees invest their energy. This effort is at their discretion. They choose whether to invest it in an organization. An employee can be made to invest their energy any more than someone can be made to invest financially in company. Number 2, employees invest their skills and talents. Employees spend time, effort, and money developing their skills and specialized talents, and they are looking for a return on their investment. In fact, one key difference between financial investor and talent investor is the uniqueness of each talent investor investment. A financial investor's money is fungible, but each talent investor is different. Employees will choose to invest their unique talents and discretionary energy if they feel they are receiving an appropriate return on talent and investment. Number 3, successful companies understand what kind of financial investor they need and attract those investors. Investors Relations Department spend considerable money positioning an organization's value for financial investors. They maintain regular contact with them, communicating the organization's goals and action. They listen to financial investors and make sure the company's goals are aligned with the investors' goal. Number 4, successful companies actively court talents and sell the prospective employee on the company's value. These companies are also recognized that, like financial investors, talent investors are interested in more than just money. Understanding what motivates the right kinds of talents and aligning the organization's goals to the talent's goals will help create growth and success. Once companies have financial investors' capital, they must use that money wisely to grow and communicate that to the investor. Financial investors use such information to determine if the organization is making effective use of their investment, putting money in the right places, solving the right problems, and creating the right kinds of value. Organizations also must provide talent investors with information. Are the right people working on the right problems? Are barriers to effective talent utilization quickly eliminated? Is leadership creating a culture with engagement and challenge? There are 5 key characteristics of good investor. Number 1 is goal setting. Failing to plan is failing to fail. A good investor will always have clear goal. It is very important to have a plan to achieve the goals. Variation most likely tend to divert an investor from the agenda. Having a plan of action within a defined period of time for a particular return of investment is a sign of a good investor. They are prepared for the uncertainty of the market, while the plans are usually made considering both the sides. Number 2 characteristic, knowledge. When you know better, you do better. This is a self-explanatory. Besides utilizing time to the best, a good investor possesses knowledge of the market. She understands the position of funds and has reached about the company, investment strategy, and philosophy. You need to know where your money is being utilized. A good investor analyzes the growth pattern of the company over the years from genuine sources. On the accounts of the anticipations and knowledge, a good investor will have a defined plan for exit point as well. An active learner who is open to make a right choice on the basis of genuinity of knowledge is a good investor. Number 3 characteristic is right decision. Listen to the world but do what is right. A good investor knows the time. They keep an eye on current scenario in the market. They update their knowledge about market activities and growth. Having a sound understanding of trends enables the investors to overlook their plans and decide the terms of investment. Having an understanding of current trends and company market position makes one a good investor. They own their mistakes and learn not to make them again. It is not necessary that the good investor jumps into the trends. He is just does what is right. Number 4 characteristic, patience. Keep calm and carry on. If you are a good investor, you are patient. Over a period of time, a good investor creates wealth due to his patience. It is probably the finest quality to have a good investor has faith in his plans. They usually do not feel bad about the 10% down tick. They would rather sit tight to celebrate the 100% uptick. They are persistent about the sticking to the plans. They usually do not get into the buy and sell trends. Number 5, risk aversion. Risk aversion is know yourself. Good investors know the inherent risk in investing. They understand their they understand their plans and analyze their expected returns. Being risk averse is a quality shaped by experience, knowledge, and confidence over the above mentioned key characteristics. So effective leadership is about engaging employees to willingly invest their full energy and talents to create organizational success. To make that happen, leaders have to stop saying, "People are our greatest assets," and start acting like people are our greatest investor. And that's all about my report. Thank you and God bless.